platform. Uh, in regards to plot 14A, 3rd Street, we did request you to bring the proof of ownership of that property. On several occasions, the lawyer has been requesting for adjournment. Hope today you have not come to request for the same. Can you proceed in submitting your ownership before this committee? The proof of your ownership before this committee?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm being instructed to speak on behalf of the company. And I would like for the committee to put on record that in this matter on behalf of the council last month. First of all, to make it categorically clear, my Lord and Mr. Chairman, Kansai Plascom does not claim ownership of Plot 14A, 2nd Street. We have no documents of title relating to it in our name. And any idea that we have claimed ownership is a misconception. Kansai Plascom are occupants of the adjoining Plot 12. And the access road to Plot 12 goes through what is now known as Plot 14A.
The access to your premises goes through this road.
That's Plot 14A, which is the subject of this inquiry. So that is our primary interest here, our road of access, which leads to our premises. Further, Mr. Chairman, with the permission of the Kampala City Council, dating back as 2005, Kansai Plascom has been utilizing what is now Plot 14A as a parking space. There's a road of access, now the residue of that plot is a parking space. This parking space, for the record, Mr. Chairman, is open to the public. It is not gated, there's no enclosure, it's not gated. There's an adjoining mosque across the road. They park their vehicles in this place. There are some furniture shops, again, across the road on 2nd Street. They also utilize this parking. Kansai Plascom does not charge these people for using it. It's a public parking. It's not the exclusive use of Kansai Plascom.
Council, I appreciate your explanation. However, that one does not, despite the fact people are using it as a parking of different nature. My question is, in a situation that custodian board has taken over its property, would you get access? Would you get access in another? Do you have another access if that one is taken?
No, Mr. Chairman, we do not have another access to our premises.
Custodian board, can I get the file of that Plot 14 there?
Shall I continue? Thank you, Madam Chair.
You have the file of it with you? Can you submit it before then I can proceed? Submit it, then I will call it final. You explain it, then you submit, then you can proceed.
submitted for the system. Honorable Chair, according to our reports, this was an expropriated property, and during the process, it's among the many properties that the government of Uganda compensated, according to the report from Bank of Uganda. Honorable Chair, it had a lease entered in 1964 for 25 years. And given the legal mandate, it squarely falls under the ambits of the board. For any use, it would be imperative that anybody who is interested could or should have got permission from the board under the management of the chairman, the party leader board, that's the minister responsible for finance. Sort of that, Honorable Chair and members, that sort of fiscal falls under our administration management. And then submit, Honorable Chair, this narrative.
I've had counsel to the last one that said that they did approach KCCA, and I think KCCA never advised them well. Can we get the document you get from KCCA?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Can you speak to it when you submit it?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, this is a letter from the City Council of Kampala, as it then was, Public Health Department. It's dated 5th May 2000. That would be, 30 years, 20 years. Addressed to the Managing Director, Sutherland Paints, Uganda Limited, and Kansai Plasma is the successor title. Granting permission is the title of the letter. You are hereby granted permission to maintain and decorate the area along a factory to suit with the surrounding environment. However, the following should be abided by. No construction of any structure is allowed. The place shall only be grown with flowers and trees less than 7 feet tall. They should be well maintained compared to other areas under council management. Existing infrastructure should not be tampered with. Any changes along by council shall be informed in advance. Yours faithfully, signed by Mr. Kisenyi, Medical Officer of Health, KCCA.
First of all, the medical officer at that time done this land. And it's good that they have acknowledged that council, could you be having a type of a road trail so that because it's quite amazing to have a plot of land which doesn't have a way, access road to that plot.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, presently I do not have any appropriate title to plot well, but it can be arranged.
You submit that title. I think you can submit the copy, the photocopy of the title tomorrow, 25 July 2020, just right, and you submit it to our staff. If you don't have in contact, you can before the week here, you can get in contact. You submit that, you submit the title. However,
I believe I don't inquire from council. Because that document is an answer from KCCA. The emanation of that. We have applied for the same.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
what I'm saying is so want to share. Whoever is applying is obliged to make a due diligence, because they would have known where to apply if they had done some due diligence.
I think before wasting a lot of time, Executive Secretary, having accepted that really they don't have any document pertaining to that land, and conceding that, having known that this property belongs to custodian board, and with their submission that if you move that property from them, they will they might fail to have access to them. I think it would be prudent, Executive Secretary, for them, they have been using it and have known now the owners of that property, to regularize with the owners so that they can carry the business with that. So, you have what to say?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, chair for good purposes, as an accountability committee, which is expressed, I wish the solution on the council to be ready, so that you can have it on our report, or if it is written now, you can submit your solution in writing and to our report.
Council, do you have those documents before you now that you can submit it before this committee of Kampala State Council? Apart from this which you have submitted?
No, that is all we have from KCCA.
That's all you have.
So, I was meaning this statement that as a company, they don't have any claim on ownership because our communication was about their ownership. So, if they could put it in writing that they don't have any claim on the ownership of that property, in regard to the submission, if your submission was in writing, then you submit it. But if you don't have it in writing, you can still put it in writing and then you submit it to the committee so that we put it on our file as an issue.
Council, as you are bringing the title for Plot 12, you can write a letter you put what you have stated in the letter and submit to the clerk tomorrow at midday. So for the custodian board, I think this is now a government property, and there is a factory which we think that if at all we move that property from those people, it will deny them access to their factory, which helps the country with economic venture, hopefully pay taxes.
Mr. Chairman, we don't just pay taxes, we employ about 400 Ugandans, and we are very good with our taxes, and we're a very good employer. So yes, it is.
So the committee, we are with the view that they should go to custodian board, and custodian board should regularize, and they take over the property. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
With that, I would like to appreciate you for just your attendance, and I wish you well. And now that the property is known for custodian board, it's known that it's for custodian board, so they know where to go. So executive secretary is there, custodian board chairperson, the executive committee, and the relevant personnel in the board. You can go within them, and if they come there, I prefer that being that they have been using that property, you should if the terms they can agree with the terms the custodian board favored, you should take them as the first priority. Thank you. Next. Members, for this next item, it's about the land which owned in Kajansi, LRV 136, 17 at Kajansi, measuring 267. Among the witnesses we have, there is the Maniko properties. The Maniko properties, we still have quarries on Port 40, 24, plot 27, plot 15, and plot 2. But for the purposes of the other witness, because all of them they have their interest in this property, Kajansi, plot LRP 136, folio 17. So we are going to start with that. Then after disposing of that, then we shall go with the Maniko on specific properties. Custodian board, are you ready to proceed on the same?
Honorable Chair, I'm people elaborated. I have something very small to present. Honorable Chair, this
No, before you present, what I asked, are you ready?
we are ready, Honorable Chair.
Chikonyoko Investments, they are not here. Texas International, they are here. And Rivania Holders, they are here. Let's start with Texas. We also have mission on the same.
I'm representing
How
Texas.
did you came to acquire
Acquire,
government property?
I was appointed this, by student board.
When?
2014.
2014. Do you have evidence to show that you are allocated that land?
I have them, but I have no problem with them.
Did you know that you are coming to this committee on the same?
Yes, I do, but
How do you want this committee to appreciate that indeed you were allocated this land?
when I read the paper which you gave me, I signed. I never saw what I was invited to come.
No, you see, when we invite you to come, how do you come before this committee? When you know we are going to deliberate on the same property where you have interest in. May I think that you are lying to this committee or you are telling
I'm
them?
not. Now I came, when I was allocated.
You are allocated by who?
By the former chairman, like a student board.
But you won't
Marie.
Marie.
Mr. Chairman,
So,
Mr. Mari was no chairman by 2014.
He was the chairman, stroke secretary. Chairman, he was the chairman and secretary. Executive secretary and the chairman.
chairman of what?
Of the student board.
And at the same time, it's
The
a
secretary, executive secretary, stroke chairman.
honorable.
There we
Wait,
thank you, chairman.
procedure, next president.
Thank you, chairman. Chair, as the point of procedure, I've already mentioned it. As an accountability committee, whatever we are doing is based on minutes. Speeches and resolutions cannot resolve our matters here. If you know you have an allocation, you present an allocation. You compare your allocation with the custodian board first. That's when you can proceed. But you need to hear stories about Maria, about allocation, about Wajima. I don't think you can take all of this and you are not proceeding here as far as this matter is concerned.
Thank you, member. I will rule on that. However, I'd like to correct Mr. Gencha. Yes. Under the laws governing custodian board properties, chairman is a minister. So he can't be a minister and at the same time the secretary of the board.
Chairman in the division.
He was the chairman of the Investor Commission.
Committee, stroke executive secretary.
Mama Juru, based on your recollection, being the person who has served this property long than any of us here, did you have that title in the custodian board where the Mr. Male was the chairperson of the investment committee and at the same time executive secretary?
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Male was chairman of the investment committee, stroke acting executive secretary.
Strong acting executive. So what he's saying is right.
What he says is
if I may ask, if you don't have, let's assume you don't have allocation. Now, do you have any evidence to show that you've been paying rent to custodian board?
Yes, I was paying the rent, but later they cancelled my allocation by the same money allocated to me.
Yes. Who cancelled?
Council, Marie, who gave me allocation, cancelled it.
The one who gave you allocation
Yes.
cancelled it.
And I went to court.
Now, where do you have a locus? So,
I went to court, I'm not going to court. Yes.
why did you went to court? Because it was a temporary allocation.
Because when they allocated me, I phoned, they cancelled it before they informed me. They never called me when they were cancelling the allocation. And I phoned when my allocation was cancelled. It was in a different land. This is the economic investment and the rest were paying me. Because me, I was in Broke 270, and their land is in Broke 537. 537.
That's low.
That's
That's what?
Basic Konobo.
The Chonyoko and the rest are Broke 537, and mine is in Chadondo.
That is the 37 in Busio.
In Busiro.
Then this one,
Is in
it
Chadondo.
was in where?
It was Broke 270 is in Chadondo.
That one. Chairman Davis, Chairman Team.
Mr. Chairman, I'm ready to go to proceed here. Basically, our witnesses, especially from Custodian Board, we basically get the committee on a number of issues, especially as per law governing explosive properties. Honorable Chair, I think how we are proceeding today, we have not actually received any submission from the other witnesses, so that we can actually correlate with the evidence available with the Custodian Board. There we actually move smartly and we arrive at the conclusion. So today, there are actually changes a bit. So we don't want their submission, we don't have any record of their submission. So we make the right I consider I would request that.
I think you are right. If any of those who have interest in this property, if you have documents touching the matter before the committee, you can submit it so that we can share it with custodian board, and we also share it with us. Can you submit the documents you have before this committee? Then, Mr. Kencha, if you have a court documents, on that case, you should also submit them.
Mr. Chair, my view is that if we could make a proper presentation, bind the documents, and then submit.
Then that is your view. But then our view is speak the document you have. If you know that you're supposed to submit it, speak upon the document you want to submit. Then you submit. Then you proceed.
Honorable Chairman, thanks for the opportunity to come and explain.
Just speak the document which you're going to submit. I'll give you more time to expound.
So, the document that I'm going to the document I intend to submit is a submission that I have already given the custodian board, explaining how the money properties came to be registered.
Excuse me. You say that you gave the same to custodian board. You have it in your custodian, in your...
Honorable Chair,
We have.
the point
You have?
Honorable Chair, the point at hand, we have reported to the August committee called Cosase, which is that will address the chair of the flag, and then the document is shared.
Please submit the document you have. You have only one copy?
That's fine. But I have I can get you.
We can get a copy. So, no, if this is your copy, let our clerk photocopy this, and you get us copies for members present and the custodian board.
Exactly that whole document. It's that thing right there. This is the cover page.
So, do you have that document which you are supposed to submit before the committee, because the committee which invited you on custodian board?
No, I had what the committee asked me to bring, this proof of title and repossession.
So, you made the yellow?
Chair, she's perfectly explaining that what the committee was at the house and what she has submitted, she can explain that she also submitted to Kassan board. So Kassan board may not require her to give us another copy. We already have it.
If you copy this and you give it to members, proceed back to Mr. Biancha. You have receipts because being that you are allocated that property temporarily, that means you have been paid rent to custodian home.
I have some of this, but when they cancelled the allocation, I stopped.
You went to court.
I went to court.
What happened in the court?
We are still there.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Honorable.
Mr. Biencha told us that these are two different pieces of land. Is that true?
Yes, it's true. I have a letter from permanent secretary indicating, writing to say that land is 537 is 16 kilometers apart from Block 270 Chado. I have a letter.
It's 15?
Block 537
No, I mean the distance
is
between.
16 kilometers apart.
But the physical on the ground, is it the same or it is different?
Of course, it is different, but they got money from UNRWA. I petitioned not to give them money, but they were paid 11 billion.
Whom?
Could you be, if you see Mr. Biencha, you are failing this committee and you are failing yourself. Because you came with the you came to appear before this committee, but you didn't come with documentations. You would submit those documentations, then the committee would appreciate your narrative or what you have explained to this committee.
Mr. Chairman, they said they didn't come, but I have them.
If we can give you 30 minutes, can you get those documents?
Yeah, you try and see what you can get in that time, so that we proceed well.
You can get them. Our clerk, you will type that, so we get those documents within 30 minutes time, then we can proceed with you. Then the manager holder can proceed to submit.
You can come to the paper and read it.
And the chairman. But there's a man doing or we will
Please proceed.
He's going to interpret.
Yogera.
And the same. Come on, tumaze kutaka ebyogerwako
Where are you, Amanyabo?
bantu musubire franga
Mu?
musubire franga
Subire.
franga
Frank.
yes
Musubire Frank okulangani.
nze nkulembera ebibanja ebiri ku ttaka eryo wokulira ebibanja yes sir
Chairperson Bibanja.
yes sir tumaze ku ttaka eryo emyaka egiri mu 2 n'okusoba emyaka egiri 20 n'okusoba n'ebbanga eryonna tuzze tutaataaganyizibwa abantu ab'enjawulo
Mwajjako mutya?
twagula nze nagula omuzeeyi bamuyitanga nze gwe nagulako omutabu Kenya Francis
Can you submit that document before this committee?
Yes, sir. Eyamuguza bamuyitanga mwami Sadala Bosa.
Ani?
Sadala Bosa. Sadala Bosa.
Wakula mwaka ki?
Nze nagula mu 1990 nengula ne mu 1992.
Wako ofisi endagaano n'oziwako mutyenda.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sebo chairman okuba ebbanga eryo eyasooka okubeera nga ate ye twajja tukwatagana ne yali Nasa Sebagala, Haji Nasa Ntege Sebagala. Yatugamba naye alina part of that land. Yatugamba ngazze bwatusangawo natugamba part of that land kibanja kino tumuyamba nako okusimba kalitunsi. Yes, ebiseera byatambula ne tulirayo omuyindi ngayita Kawusiki oyo yatuyisa Nyakakanja. Wayitawo emyaka ng'ebiri ne wajja omuyindi owokubiri oyo Damaniko ne bakola ebintu bingi, nyumba zaffe ne bazimenya, tuli ku ttaka lyabwe, biki bintu byali bingi ebiseera ebyo. Mama ne bagamenya bitwatulimye byonna ne babisenda. Wayitawo ebbanga basendanga ffe tuzaawo, nyumba bazimenya ne tuzaawo, ne bazimenya ne tuzaawo, ne tukola resistance ne tuddukirako nga amateeka okugezaako okutuyamba naye nga balina ssente nyingi. Nga buli bye bitukola ne woleta poliisi, ate poliisi era emala neekuma negamba bali bonna tebalina bwannannyini wano, zaawo ki buli ku kibanja. Naye nga babimenye n'olipootinga ne bajja era nabo nga bakozesa emmundu nyingi, amaanyi balina mangi. Tuba tukyatambula wayise emyaka nga 3-4 ne wajja omwami gwe bayita Haba, ye basajja balaba bajjira mu kiseera kyekimu n'omwami Kikonyogo investment. Bwe bajja ne batweyanjulira, Kikonyogo n'atugamba ettaka lyange, though basajja balaba yalaze 2 weeks back n'agamba ettaka ero lirye. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sebagala yasookera ddala. Yeah. Eyaddakawo omuyindi. Yes. Damani. Owokusatu ate waliwo omuyindi omulala Damaniko. Damaniko. Yes. Kati abo bajja n'amaanyi mangi nnyo ne batusenda. Yes. Olwayitawo ebbanga lya mwaka nga mulamba tugenda okulaba nti abayindi abo bombi beegasse. Balina companies emu bagitanga Lakeside City and Lakeside Township. Yes. Township. Wayitawo akabanga Haba Limited nejja. Yes. Basajja balaba. Haba Limited. Haba Investments, yes. Kaseera katono nnyo tuwayita ndoza na myezi giwera wanje. Akulya Haba mwami basajja balaba. Bwayitawo banga tiryali na ddene ndoza n'omwezi kigwawera mwami Kikonyogo najja n'atukuŋŋaanya Kikonyogo wa Kikonyogo investment ye mwami Jamada Musisi amanyage. Ye yatuyita n'atweyanjulira bulungi ettaka lyange nitumusanyukira kuba bali abaaliwo baali batuyisiza bubi nnyo, bamenya amayumba gaffe, emiri yaffe bagisenda bakola abayindi abo bombi Damaniko ne Kawusiki. Abayindi abo bwe bajja nga tebanaba kujja ali Ntege Sebagala bwe yaviirawo bakwatagana n'omwami bayitanga Samu Engola. Yes. Naye ng'agamba ettaka lirye naye abo ebyabo gye byagugwera twagenda okulaba Sebagala situkyamulaba, twaddamu kulaba ate bayindi. Kati mwami Kikonyogo bajja n'atuyita n'atukuŋŋaanya nti mujje abalinako ebibanja ettaka lyange, n'atuwa n'ente 2 twazitira wange mu lujja abane bali basambira omupiira. Kikonyogo n'atuggyako endagaano zaffe n'agamba mujje tulwane, ngenda bbawe ebyapa ku bibanja byammwe kofikali tuba bagumu tufunye omuntu ateesa tukogobaganyizibwa nga tubakinga mwami Kikonyogo, nga tubakinga mwami Kikonyogo, nga tumwerekeranga mu kootu Lobeero pye ebisango mu high court. Olubeero pye bonna olwo bali 5 naye nga beeroopye ebisango bonna baloopye mu high court. Buli omu aloopa munne ettaka lyange. Kati tutandika okubakinga yatweyanjulidde nga tali mutukobaganya Kikonyogo. Yes, tutambula ne Kikonyogo. Twatambula ne Kikonyogo for years, myaka ndowooza ng'ena ng'omanya ebya kooti. Bw'otambula ne Kikonyogo, surprising, kooti bonna nga bwe baali yabalagira bafune ba John Surveyors John Surveyors basurveyinga ettaka okumanya ettaka lye bakalina lyetuufu lyeddyo lyani olwo nga kiba tutaffe bambi abantu abawansi tubawo okumanya pulogulaamu za gavumenti nga bamanyi pulogulaamu ya gavumenti ejjeyo oluguudo olugenda okuyita muki mu ttaka eryo ffe tetutamanya lwaki tugabaganyizibwa lwaki emiraffe esendebwa ffe nga tetumanyi kumbe baagala batugjewo bayiseewo ebintu byabwe tuba tukyali mu kooti emaze okubalagira okusabenga ettaka aba report ngenda zisubmitinga ssebo report bwefuluma ojja kulaba findings ezirimu zensobola okusomako konze wano katono findings nga ziraga ng'ebibanja byaffe bitudde ku block 270 Kyaddondo 270 Kyaddondo hence not block Busiro country bitana 37 koje bali balina bonna ku byapa balina bitana 37 Busiro ate ffe tuli Kyaddondo yes Lweza then takatambula mpaka Birongo kakati netufuna the messages and the location of plot conform to those on copy of the title and attached copy of cadastral print and location map. Block of 537 Busiro County does not share boundaries with Block of 270 Kyaddondo. Report tufuna mu court abasabye abamaze ogikola. Tumala okumanya nti abaami bano bonna tukulina nyiri ttaka si bayindi si kikonyogo si basajja balaba abakulu abo baba mu kooti ne badde ebbali ne bateesa bagabane sente z'oluguudo ekooti bagivaamu era ne bakwatagana ne batandika okugabana ettaka yes bonna ne babeera omuntu omu okusabenga ettaka nga baligabana.
Can you submit that report so that we can appreciate what you are going to submit? You have a photocopy? Our clerk?
Ekyaddako yes eno photocopy yesigifune awo ekyaddako mu kaseera ako tumaze okunoonya okulaba watugenda okwekubira enduulu tuwulira oluvuuvuumo nti ekkubo ligenda kuyita mu bibanja byaffe tho bamaze ebisinga okubisenda tuba tukyali kwebye twaddukira omwami Sseddunga yesebo wa State House bwe tuddukira wa Sseddunga era aji yakozesa nnyo bifo birimu abasiraamu ng'atuuka n'atoola salaamu era nga yesebo
bwe mutuuka mu kooti
yesebo
nga likooti emaze okujja
yesebo
nga bagambye ettaka bano lye balina buloko yaabwe endala
yesebo
n'eno ndala
yesebo
alitegese baga
yesebo
basajja balaba
yesebo
kausiki ikonyogo investment
yesebo
namaniko
yesebo
ne Samu Mola
yesebo
bonna ne beekwata wamu
olwo yasookera ddala ku ttaka basa Haji Ntegese Bagala ye yali yavaamu dda ebivaamu dda olwavaamu ne wajja oyo Muyindi simanyi nkolagana gye bakwataganamu naye Omuyindi olwajja Haji Ntegese Bagala sitwaddamu mulaba okujjako okuddamu omulyawo tumulya mu Amerika bya ssente biki biki sitwaddamu mulaba ku ttaka up to now awo nkwatagana bwe gye bakwataganiramu eyo ffe twakola ki naye bano abataano bano be bakola resistance wadde lipoota eyefulumye yafuluma basigalira batutawaani.
Samu Mola, I think members, despite the fact we are going to proceed, but on the other day we need to interact with Samu Mola and Hadna Santeke Sevagala, Basaja Balaba. Those who are not here, whom are invited, that is Konyoko Investment, and yeah, those ones we should take note. Shall also need to interact with them.
Tuba tukyali okwo ne wajja omwami wa Cosase mwami Byensi ono abadde wano yatuukira wange n'aŋŋamba musubiri baŋŋambye olwanyiridde nnyo ettaka lino webale kulwanira ettaka lyange webale kuuma ettaka lye ettaka lino lyange n'akola ne musawo yasanga emmotoka yange entawaanya n'awulira ne batula empya nampa ne miyonizezi naneyange ettaka lino lyange nimwaniriza Wemwaliriza ne mugamba nsanyusa okukulaba kuba bali Kikonyogo yali atulimba ettaka lye naye gye byaggwera twawulira ettaka baligabana. Ne twebuuza abantu abadde beewaabira bagabanya batya ate ettaka. N'atugamba bonna babbye ettaka lyange kuffe kale ssebo. N'abeera awo yasanga ennyumba yange mubagimenye nga ndi ku yakubiri nzirabiza nfunziremu okwebaka. Era Kikonyogo investment ne olwo bamaze okwegatta jjukire baba mu kkooti ne beegatta. Kikonyogo n'abeera nnyo in touch manager w'omuyindi w'abayindi abo ng'era kadnaafu kamanajane wa Kikonyogo yali Francis ebiseera ebiwadde kati mpulya bamugobe ne bafuna ate omulala Francis Kyangalakati Francis era nina footage nga bamenya ennyumba zange emmotoka ze batambuliranga mu manager ow'omuyindi emmotoka zatambulira mubagiranga n'abasirikale abatali ba uniform ne bakola ebikolobero bingi. Kati ngobera Minister byensi owa Bexas tumugobererera naye tugenda okulya nti anatulazeeko kwa location yafuna location naye ng'omuntu omugezi era ali ku ttaka ninako assets ninako ebizimbe balemi baabimenya nga bayisawo ekkubo lwa mpaka nina ebifaananyi nga bayisawo oluguudo ku mpaka twakitanga esenda benzi yange nainako church wagisenda foto
ebifaananyi
evidence njina lwakuba ebifaananyi byosazze nabyo byosabireese. Kati ekyaddako ne tutambula ne tugenda nga tumaze okunoonyeza tumanya ettaka eryo liri belong to muyindi bamuyitanga Kyangalakati Patel yafuna lease. Twatambula tugenda wakamisona Entebbe twamwandikira ebbaluwa asigira bwanondoza nagiresemu basandala n'atusindika Wakiso. Wakiso ne tumala wiiki 2 nga batunoonyeza ekyapa ekyo. Ekyapa twakiraba twasangako ebintu bino wammanga. Ekyapa kyagabwako lease mu 1933 era yes bali bajiwa omuyindi bamwitanga Patel Kyangalakati Patel gwe bali bawa lease eyo Patel yes emala okumanya nti kyali kya myaka 99 lease. Otumala okumanya ebintu bino neebuuza ani yawa omuyindi oyo lease ne manti yali custodian board. Twalaba ku kyapa ne tumanya ni yawa omuyindi oyo lease. Kyesimanyi oyo Kyangalakati Patel nga ne tumanya nti ettaka eryo kati likuumibwa custodian board.
Custodian board okujjako ng'omuyindi oyo waliwo eyamuwa ettaka bwe yali avaawo abayindi abaagenda ebintu ebyali ebyabo byadda mu custodian board. Naye custodian board siyegaba ki? Siyegaba eriizi. Kati balina okunoonya ani eyawa omuyindi oli liizi n'ekyokubiri okutegeera liizi eno bweba ya myaka bwebanga ebintu byadda mu custodian board. Custodian board yali yadiringa ne property eyo. Kale genda maaso submission yo
bwe twamanya twabuuza ani akuuma ettaka eryali ery'abayindi ne batugamba custodian board. Nawandiika kopi yino njirina nawandikira custodian board.
Can you submit that copy before this committee?
Sebo chairman ngambe yanjulira nti ku ttaka eryo libakuuma ettaka eryo nako ekibajera kwentudde.
Where's the data? 2017. Mwenna ab'ebibanja mwawalikanga mwenna ab'ebibanja.
Yes sir.
Custodian board yabaddamu nkinga mumaze giwandiikira.
Balisivinga ebbaluwa ne batugamba tugumikirizeeko ne bajja balina ofisa bwe basindika najja nalamba nalaba ewange kwanze nali abasigadde abasinga abo nyumba zaabwe bazisenda ne balemererwa okuzaako abala bazzaako ne baddamu ne bazisenda. Nze nina emisango simanyi na bulungi bwagyo nga ndoopa abakulu abo bonoonya ebintu byange naye tolina gy'obaloopa. Balina ssente nyingi, balina amaanyi mangi, balina ofisi zonna zibali mu ngalo. facts zegamba ssebo kuba ogenda n'oloopa poliisi nejja nekola fayiro negenda ku kooti neba sanction ne bagana okutwala abakula mu kooti fayiro nebeera ku poliisi. Nina gundi nga mpandikira kooti wano nga ngisaba ennyambe ejje fayiro zange ku poliisi era evunaane n'abayonoona ebintu byange apo tunawo tebabavunaananga. Njirina yino ssebo. Badde neneyo kakyamani naye akasitoola ne baginjokeremu ssebo mpaka ennaku zino wabaddewo skando ate ey'amaanyi ennyo nga omwami Kikonyogo ne basajja bala bakozesa amaanyi ag'enjawulo weeks 3 emabega. Yes, yes emabega basajja balaba batuyita nga abakuli abalina ebibanja okwo tuze tutulugunyizibwa ne balondamu abantu 5 ne batuyita ku ofisi yaabwe Kansanga awo nga kirya ku DDs waliwo ofisi gye balinaawo nga baagala wanje kwaliko nze Musubire Frank Gaddafi Sadati ataliyo kwaliko omulamu Kasoma simanyi ddala Kasumba ne Kasumba naye ddala sirimanyi manyaji Kasumba Moses n'omulala ali Adam naye ddala sirimanyi bwe batuyita ng'olwo omwami basajja balaba owatudde ekyapa kya Kikonyogo yakatuloopa ennaku zino mu High Court tuli ku ttaka lye kuli mu trespass nina Nyakati Ndakisemalandi nga bakatuloopa mwezi gumwe mabega mu wiiki 3 batuyise ate ffe 5 tufune sente basajja balaba balina waatunze ku ttaka eryo ajja ku Kikonyogo part of the land waliwo side y'Erweza we baakuba akapa kayikaana bakajja Erweza bakalese bakatuuziza ate ebirongo mu manya ga Kikonyogo basajja balaba atunda alina gwe yawuzizza bamuyita Aji ana clinic ya Buwadda. Yes kati ffe batuyita abantu 5 batwe milioni 5 bajje basende tuyite mu bannaffe nga tubabakinga kyetwaganye ne tubagamba bamwagala ttaka mujje mugule muntu ku muntu mumuwesereze mukanyiza mujje mukole ebyammwe ekisooka tumanye ettaka lino si lyammwe temugenda kujja nga abalandirulizi baffe yanziramu ekintu kimu nti ssebo ogaanye alinga sekretary oba sekretary oba basajja balaba nambuuza ogaanye oba mwagala oba temwagala tugenda kutwalawo waite ennaku ezi nga tubagamba tugaanye abatemu bannumba ewange misana ttuku sawa 7 gw'emisana ne bantematema ne bakuteeka muluka ne bankuba ebigala by'ebimundu ne bankuba omutwe amaaso gano lino tirirabirako ddala ndaba bwe nti nenjaba kifu likyajjanjabibwa ebiwundu biina bingi ebikono bino bigenda bikala ebisinga amagulu gano sitambula bulungi ne bagala n'okunteeka ku mmotoka nagenda mu ddwaliro nzirina zonna sizze nazo bebuzibu zonzerabidde byonna mbirina ekyasinga okunemusa mu ekyo bakozesaako n'abapoliisi 2 abakajjansi poliisi kajjansi sibamanyi manya naye kyemmanyi bakozesa pikipiki ya soko akuba ebifaananyi ku poliisi kale n'emmotoka 2 ezaalimu ab'emmundu abali mu leeya bwe bayogera DPC beyangamba oluvannyuma nti baseemwayi ate beyeegaanye n'abapoliisi bava ku poliisi nga tebasiina musango ku poliisi wabula bajja nga bapangisiddwa nga bali kubya
wategeera wakakasa ddi nti ettaka lya custodian board mwakakasa nti ya custodian board
ettaka nakakasa oluvannyuma lw'okulaba ku kyapa ekya 270
ekyapa kya
270 ekya Ddondo
270
ne fayiro y'ettaka n'engirabako n'agirina yaginoonya n'agiraba ewakiso mulandi
custodian board, do you have a file for that land?
Here we have the property file.
Huh?
We have all the relevant documents.
You have a property file.
Yes.
Can you submit a copy of that property file before this committee?
Which one? We live in this court.
You use the we shall,
Yes.
and I use can you. I mean now, if you don't have a photocopy, they can, our clerk can photocopy that file and leave it with the committee. Proceed.
sebo wensabira akakiiko kano obulumi bwe tulimu bungi ebintu byaffe byonooneddwa twaddukira gwe tumanyi nti yakuuma ettaka kwe tuli oluvannyuma lw'okumanya nti bano bonna abalezi batutawaanya batunoonera ebyaffe tebatulaga mpapula ntuufu balina ebyapa bingi buli mwaka balina ebyapa birala tulina emisango kuva mu 2012 2010 ekyapa kye batulopeddeko kya 2016 simanyi 2012 baali baani tulina obulumi tusaba obuyambibwa ngafa bamanya
Custodian board, if I may ask, does this property belong to custodian board? Just answer one thing, yes or no.
No.
Does it belong to custodian board? No. The vice chair committee chairperson, does this property belong to custodian board?
Honorable Chair, I may not actually answer directly, yes or no. But we have started as a committee and proceed to this matter.
As who? Can you sit on something which is not yours?
Honorable Chair, the property was expropriated.
Does the property belongs to custodian board?
Yes.
Mama June.
Honorable Chair, this property has been, sorry, Honorable Chair, this property was repossessed, and as of now, custodian board has nothing to do with it.
But it was for custodian board
Previously,
previously.
yes, because it was expropriated.
Executive
The former owner repossessed it.
was this property. The custodian board has ever custodian board had a hand in this property.
Madam Chair, as alluded to earlier on, this was a property that was expropriated. The minister dealt with it by issuing a certificate of repossession.
Which minister?
Honorable Manager Country.
The late.
1992 on 16th November.
Okay.
According to the law, after that,
Now, members.
the APCC.
Members,
Chairman.
I think if we are to solve this matter,
Chairman.
when you look at
Chairman, ekyapa kino ekya block 270 kya Ddondo olufudde nakifuna photocopy but yentegeezebwa nti ekyapa kino baakijja ku system ne bakisako ne makulo.
so far, can you submit it before this meeting? Members, if you look at the way how this, first of all, the Damanico, they never submitted any document for this committee. When we wrote to them on several properties, we are expecting them to write to us. The document they have submitted before us here, it was received by the park on 5th October 2019. That's when they received this copy. So this copy is not for us now. And if we are to look into this matter and get to know exactly it would be prudent to establish exactly whether this land belongs to custodian board. If it was with custodian board, how did it got to Vibanja holder? Vibanja holders no. To those who claim, because before me, I have a certificate of repossession, and when you look at this certificate of repossession, according to the records of custodian board, it was supposed to be for Bugwe, that is Niga. So we need to establish exactly. We need to establish exactly. When you read here, you find that there is a report from Permanent Secretary Minister of Land and Housing, where they were contesting that the block 537 Musio is located across Lake Victoria, bordering Semunya Swamp, Lulongo, and Ngara. Road 270 is located around Kajansi town, bordering Kajansi Swamp. We need to establish with custodian board to tell us which land which was repossessed during that period of time. Before me here, I have a block index numbers which indicates the block and the price of land. I also have before me investigative final report on a alleged case of criminal trespass and fraudulent dealing in land on the block 270.2 LRV 135 417 land at Kajansi to the bridge of Bexas International Limited. So the report, and in the report, it was saying that it was this change in money. It was changed. The grant number was changed to a block number. The grant number was 537. The grant number was 537.
Yes.
So it was interchanged with the block number. Then instead of block 270 as indicated, it was the block was indicated 537. So we need to establish all that from custodian board to appreciate this matter. Which land are we talking of? Which land? Which land are we talking of? Is it this land which custodian board had powers on with, and which custodian board did give certificate of repossession to whoever repossessed that certificate? We need to establish exactly, because we need to know. We can waste our time when we are talking, knowing that we are discussing custodian board's property. We are discussing a different thing. So with that,
Mr. Chairman.
yes.
The chairman of the Vibanja holders talked about compensation by UNRA
Of 12 billion.
of yes, of the, I think it would be very interesting to know who was compensated.
Yeah, according to what I have here, the Maliko Properties was compensated 11 billion. Is it 11 billion? Yeah, the Maliko was compensated 11 billion.
Wasn't it? It was 8.
Huh?
8.
8 billion.
And Chikonyogo was compensated as well.
No, the Maliko was compensated 8 billion. Chikonyogo was compensated around 2 billion plus. So we want to know whether those people were the rightful owner to be compensated with that money.
And Mr. Chairman, that means the land we are talking about was a big piece of land owned by different people.
That's the land we are talking about. That was a land initially owned by one person.
And it was subdivided.
And that that one person, that was an Indian. When they left, the land was vested under custodian board.
Yes.
Now what we want to know, how the land shifted from custodian board to those various owners, the so-called owners of that land.
Yeah, but Mr.
To
Chairman,
the extent of the government paying its own land, let's assume its own land of 11 billion, if at all, if we discover that the way how there was a fraudulent way of repossession that property.
What I'm saying, UNRWA, my assumption is must have found out that that piece of land now was owned by Dominic and Musisi. Is it Musisi? So that
the reason as to why we are not in a hurry to invite UNRWA, because UNRWA, they might have done a due diligence, because what proves that this land belongs to somebody is a title. If they go in a land commission and they do research and they say this land belongs to Cosase, and so on the land title, definitely they'll go ahead and pay. But now we want to establish those who presented the land titles to the UNRWA. Do they got that land title in a rightful way? So if we find that they have not got land title in the rightful way, then we can bring that to attention of UNRWA, and the UNRWA give us those whom they paid. And if we prove that they received the money in a wrong way, then they will refund the money to the coffers of the government. Yeah. So with that, yes.
Madam Chair, you have instructed that Kasan board will give.
But I have not finished, Mr. Because I'm going to give a ruling on this.
No, I'm going to give a ruling.
Yes, I'm giving the I'm giving a ruling, but not final. But one, we cannot proceed because the letter we wrote was totally different from what, because for the committee they did respond to the committee. It was a response to the Investor Committee, and this response was done on 15th of because on 14th October 2019, and our date of invitation was it was 16th July 2020, which means even the Manico, the way they have come and the document they have presented before us, it was not correlating with, it's not our document. And from the little we have heard, I think the committee, if we were to settle this matter and to establish the facts of this, we need to interact with Minister of Lands, Wakiso District Land Board, Honorable Samuel Ngola, Hajina Santege Sebagala, Haji Basajja Balaba, Kikonyogo Investments, and Custodian Board. Unless members, there's another person whom you think we would invite in this matter whom we have skipped.
Even police.
Huh?
Police, the part of the constituent.
Which police officer who did this? According to the police report, who signed this? We can invite Director CID. Clark, are you not seeing those?
Maybe we could also talk with the other four gentlemen who were with Mr. The ones who were taken by and go by 500 million. If we could also talk with them.
Because of the importance of this matter, which really has a lot to do with the taxpayers' money, we want to establish where value for that money which were paid by UNRWA. The committee is hereby directing our clerk to invite Minister of Lands, Wakiso District Land Board, Honorable Samuel Mola, Haji Nasantege Sebagala, Haji Basajja Balaba of Harbour Investments, Kikonyogo, that is Mr. Jamada Musisi of Kikonyogo Investments, and the director CID, and custodian board members, and all the members who are present now today. But on question that when you are coming, come with all the relevant documents. We don't want a situation where you come here and you say, we don't have documents.
Mr. Chairman, I will say that